Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Shades and a brand new video today. Now, I was trying to make this video for almost the last 2 days, but it's been very cloudy. It's been raining almost every time over here. So this video is almost like 2 days late, but I wanted to make it. I prefer making videos outdoors, so that's the reason why I had to do it over here. Now that it's not raining, it was the best time for me to do it. So yeah, we're talking about a couple of things. I got a new topic to talk about because this video is delayed for 2 days. The first one is Project Restart, and yes, football is coming back 17 June, and it's a huge moment for us. I mean, I have talked about it before, that we should get the league null and void, or we should restart the league, complete the league. Whether you like Liverpool or not, it is important for the powers to complete the league, and it makes sense because in this kind of a year, with most of the economies are going into recession, it makes a lot of sense for the Premier League to be completed because of all the money, all the ramifications, all the repercussions, however you put it, comes through. Because at the end of the day that you have to make all the money that you can, because you don't know what the future lies ahead. It just, as it says, it's just the first wave, and in subsequent months things can either get good, which is what I want, or could get bad. So that's the reason, I guess, overall they wanted to restart the league, and makes sense right now. So yes, football is coming back on the 17th of June, which is almost like 3 weeks from now, 2.5 weeks from now. And they're going to complete the Premier League, which is good. And I guess the Champions League is also going to start like that, similarly. So that was a main thing to talk about right now. At this moment, there are two more things that a lot of people have already talked about. I want to put my own point of view on that. One of it is a certain Algerian known as the Algerian Messi. I mean, marketing, man. And we want to talk about that guy, Mohammed said Benrahma. That's the name of the player, 24 years old. At a very young age from Algeria, he moved to France, but he has made his name in the championship, playing for Brentford. Certainly, he has done pretty well, and a lot of clubs, especially Chelsea, are looking at him at a price tag of 40 million. Now, is it a good price tag for a player who has made his mark in the championship? Should Chelsea go for a player like that? Is what I'm going to talk about right now. It's interesting that Chelsea has been linked with quite a few players, and every time a player is linked with Chelsea, we Chelsea fans are, we got our next great player who's going to get us some major championship quality. But that's not always true. In our recent past, we have seen, and not just in the recent past, over the last 15 years also, if you look at it, players had come and gone at Chelsea, and we have to be very cautious when we buy players. And that is the one thing you should remember when you're talking about all these players. And I'm not trying to say that he's not good. Benrahma might be very good. He can actually be a great player. If you remember, we had a player who was known as the Dutch Messi, and then we had a player who was known as the Egyptian Messi. Well, we all know where he made his name. Obviously not at Stamford Bridge. But so now we have an Algerian Messi. So do you think he's going to be good enough at that? Now, obviously, he's one of the finest players in the championship. He's looked really good, very young. But as I said just a minute ago, be very cautious. We have certain players in our books currently who, if they play in the championship, will also be among the best players. Zappa Costa, a total reject at Chelsea. Emerson, who started this season pretty well until he got injured, and he is sort of a reject at Chelsea. He goes to the championship, he will also do pretty well. Alonso will be perfect. I mean, in championship, he'll be the best striker, I guess. So players like that has come and would be going. Bakayoko, I think some club wanted Bakayoko. Some championship club wanted Bakayoko at the beginning of the season, but he moved to France. So again, Bakayoko, if he goes to championship, he might do well. So the word is, I'm not saying Benrahma will not do well, but the word is be cautious when you're purchasing a player, whoever it is, whether it's from Italy or France or Spain or the championship or the Scottish Football League. Be very sure that you're going to buy somebody now. How can you be sure about it? For me, what I want to do is, at this moment, not pay 40 mil. It doesn't make sense to pay 40 mil. I know a lot of people will ask for it. Chelsea might be willing to pay 40 mil because Chelsea can. But at the end of the day, I think 25 mil is more than enough. So I would want 25 mil is the max they can give. One more thing that Chelsea does with Real Madrid players is an interesting thing that Chelsea can do at this moment. Get him on loan. I'm not sure that will actually work. But why not get him on loan for 12 months or 18 months maybe? 12 months preferably. See how he does. If he does well, we can pay him extra. We can pay Brentford extra. We can get him a better contract and get him. But if he doesn't do well, we can give him 6 extra months and let him prove himself. We'll get him a total 12 months. If he doesn't do that well, maybe get him another 6 months. I know this is gambling maybe to a certain extent. The player might not want to move at that. There could be other clubs who might be interested to pay and just get him. So I know a lot of things might not work, but I feel be cautious. That's the word I always want to use. When you're getting players, we have the knack of, just go there. Yes, we are just linked with a player and every one of us are going to run. Yeah, he is the player going to be our next savior. That doesn't really work that way. So be cautious. 40 mil or 25 mil or a loan deal. Benrahma is a good player, but be very cautious to get this player to Stamford Bridge. He might be a good deal at 24. Again, you never know. We have had players coming to Chelsea for the last few years who have, who have been seen as the saviors, but might not be. Now, so I leave it to that. I think Benrahma 40 mil is overpriced. 25 mil-ish is good. Better to get him on loan for 12 months, though I doubt that is going to happen. So I'll leave it at that. Benrahma. I want to talk about the tag guy who has been linked as well. Now, this guy, on the other hand, is 27, Argentinian, played for Ajax, has played in the Champions League. So Tagliafico, I'm the one I'm talking about. If you keep him in your mind, I think he is a better to get him at 22.4 million. Now think about it. Like, he is a player who is proven to a certain extent. He has played for Ajax, he has played in the Champions League, he has played for Argentina for a little bit. Not that he has played a lot of matches, but he's played. He is the kind of player that you can get him to Chelsea because he is, to a certain extent, a proven material. And he's still 27. He's still got 4 or 5 years left in him. He might still get on the bench maybe because he needs to adapt. But I still believe that Tagliafico at 27, when he has played in the Champions League, when he has proven himself to a certain extent, can come for around about 25 mil. Why are we paying Benrahma 40 mil? Just he's like 3 years younger than Tagliafico. So again, for Benrahma, again coming back to it, 25-ish is more than enough. Maybe get him on loan is even better for me, from my liking. Tagliafico for me, I think we should go for him if it is true. I'm not sure how true this is because a lot of these reports come. We have linked with a lot of players, and then at the end of it, it just vanishes off this report. So, but it's a good thing if we go for Tagliafico for that kind of a price, 25 mil. With all the experience that he has, and I think he's going to be a good signing. Same goes with Benrahma, only that we need to be sure that 40 mil is too much. So we're going to get it down to 25 or get him on a loan, whichever way works. So yeah, I leave it at that. Tagliafico for me is great. 40 mil for Benrahma is not great. I want him at 25 or maybe a loan. Yes, Premier League is starting. Oh, a small thing I wanted to talk about, the boring Bundesliga. Yeah, and we don't normally talk about Bundesliga. We talk about the Premier League and Chelsea. But Dortmund lost to Bayern Munich. Just to say, Bayern Munich starts for the last 2-3 seasons. I've seen Bayern Munich starts at the beginning of the season they play so bad. But at the end of the season, they keep on winning the league. And just how boring that Bundesliga is. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, we keep on talk about a lot of players from Bundesliga and the Serie A. And I'm just saying about Benrahma thing that a player who does well in the Championship might do well in these leagues as well. Doesn't mean that he will do it in the Premiership. A lot of Championship teams might do well in the Bundesliga and the Serie A if they were playing there. So just saying the quality is so not so good. But anyways, yeah, I guess you guys are understanding what I'm saying. But anyways, Bayern Munich, I'm thinking they're going to go for another Bundesliga title. That's when I end at there. Anyways, I want to finish it at that. You guys let me know about the Benrahma thing. What do you guys think about the right price tag for him? For me, 25 mil is more than enough. Tagliafico, 25 mil. If it's true, Chelsea should go for them. Go for both of them, especially Tagliafico. And Premier League is back 17 June. So you guys let me know in the comment section what do you think about these topics. For now, let it go. Till next time, guys. See you. Bye-bye.